Aghanim Scepter. Could you rush Ags as your first item on Weaver in this game?
You could, yeah. You just get Magic Wand, maybe Power Treads, a Raid Band or two, just so that you have some kind of damage in the mid game and in the laning stage, and then you can try to farm up, cut the waves.
Oh, we'll see what we're handling. OG up against Ninjas in Pajamas. It is game 3 here in the playoffs for OGA Dota Pick 2020. We've got our drafts, we've got our players on their heroes, and Era and Mind Control heading top with Weaver, Dragon Knight, mid lane, Queen of Pain for Supreme. Seneko is going to head up top as well. The Grandma going to go join them. Charlie, Death Prophet in that safe lane as OG have a Saxa Phoenix with a mid one Razor going bottom. They're putting the Legion mid against the Quap, so that's Seb facing off against Supreme. No Tail Grimstroke. Be laning up with Sumail Faceless Void top. NIP come charging forward into the north part of the map. We're going to scout out where OG are. Should just be the 2 for 2 bounty runes. Left side for Radiant, right side for Dire.
Mid matchup, they put Seb on the mid lane against Queen of Pain, so he can purge off Shadow Strike. Mid one will be on the side lane. Razor wants to have like a bit longer lane, but they also want to have Sumail on the safe lane. So yeah, mid one, screw you. You're the one, you know, who's getting less farm in this game.
You're the off-lane Razor now.
The battle begins.
I wonder if he does go for like an early BKB. I think we've seen a lot of like treads or phase into drums, into BKB on these Razors. For now, NIP sticking with 3 heroes top. Echo hiding away in the trees. Gonna try and sneak a first blood. Charlie down bottom. Seneko pings out where OG usually ward on bottom lane, but actually warded on the high ground in that jungle, rather than between the tier 1, tier 2. Mid lane both have opposing observer wards. Seneko gonna TP down, didn't get a chance to get first blood or a courier snipe. Era still looking for the little boar. Micro back into the trees by OG.
And on the mid lane, Seb even gets with Overwhelming Odds. Level 1. The Queen of Pain knows, okay, I can't use Shadow Strike, he's just gonna purge it off. Might get Shadow Strike right now. Queen of Pain sees that there's no press the attack. You saw Overwhelming Odds and the Moment of Courage procs.
Still holding that point though. Dropping pretty low, Supreme forced to salve. The regen being expended early on here by NIP. Charlie also salving down in the bottom lane, while Mind Control taking a beating from Sumail and those bashes.
You bring in Mind Control and you give him Dragon Knight. Whew. I wanted to see something more flashy.
Like a Tide Hunter?
I mean, Tide Hunter's more flashy than Dragon Knight at the moment.
True. Saxa. Chased down by Seneko with a Scatter Blast already used up. Phoenix just walks back into the trees. Block up that camp though. Every single one of these lanes, NIP, they're getting chipped away at, harassed little by little. OG with really nice start here, but bottom, they do jump with the cookie onto mid one. Spirit Siphon comes out. Mid one just going to salve up again, while Saxa did dive forward. Going to try for the TP, and he is away.
He knows there's no stun. Cookie already expended. Seb bringing the bottle for himself. So use a bottle, press the attack. Legion is going to be full HP pretty soon.
Interesting position of the wave here up top lane. Era under a sentry of the Sumail had landed a bash there, potentially a kill. Wave did get dragged into that creep camp. MC at 9-0. DP 8 and 3. Queen of Pain, yes, is at the top of the charts, but OG are out farming their opponents in pretty much every other lane. Raindrops have set now as well, going to keep him sustained up against the Queen of Pain. Unlikely to be any kills there, just farm trade between the two of them as they dive up top lane. Sumail, 4-1 charges, Time Walk on cooldown for 8 seconds. He does have a salve to play around with here as well, but he doesn't get off the wand. Era going to take him down for first blood, as No Tail denies himself the tower.
So pretty good start. I mean, they're diving way too much. You don't kill Dragonite when he is sitting next to the tower. Extra regen, extra armor, sitting at 13 armor, so that's 44% damage reduction.
Feels like all he ever needs is that level 2 Dragon Blood. No Tail, TP's mid, refills the bottle, and Seb gets the illusion rune. As yet again, 4 minutes in, OG collapse on both rune spots. Saxa was also bottom to help out, as the double drain coming out bottom looks like mid one. Static linked up Charlie and should find the kill on Suneko.
I can't believe that mid one decided to upgrade his circlet.
Oh my god, it's happened. The first time ever. He's bought a Wraith Band, guys.
Every game we see the second one.
Every game we see mid one with double circlet. Inkswell up on top. Sumail's gonna pop one of those raindrops on mind control, but like you were saying, he is just not the target that they can bring down. Light net worth lead for OG. Even if they are 2-1 down on kills. Suneko will grab one of the bottom bounty runes. Era grabs one top, and Queen of Pain will be able to, bottle up the other one. So 3-1 bounties here at 5 minutes in.
Seb will get level 6 on Legion Commander. That's a very quick level 6. Like, who rotates? Can you even grab a kill on Queen of Pain? Or do you want to rotate with the Legion Commander? It's hard, you know, with just TP rotation, but if you get something like a haste rune, you'll gladly rotate to the side lane.
No Tail has come in mid.
Dire's top
It's like they were maybe thinking about that duel with the Inkswell Stroke of Fate. Queen of Pain, 900 HP with a Fairy Fire. The overwhelming odds into the duel. There's the swell onto a creep. Gonna get the chain stuns. Yeah, beautiful win.
Duel victory early on. That has to be like a great start. Just the morale boost after what happened in the previous game where you know you can get the dual damage. It's very easy to snowball with Legion. Now, do double damage in the bottle. Queen of Pain needs to be careful. She might even rotate to one of the side lanes and try to grab a kill.
Back into mid lane though. He wants to keep that farm going. No Tail got chased back by Era top. They've secured Sumail. Pretty decent start here. But it feels like mid one at 35 and 11. Really is farming like a champion in the bot spot. Good damage onto Suneko. Saxa has a dive. No more Fiery Spirits though, as mid one laying it on to that Death Prophet. Struggling pretty significantly as the top lane, Inkswell there, but the Sonic Wave finishes off Sumail. That's the Queen of Pain's rotation. Paying off wonderfully, getting a kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
OG has no vision on the top lane whatsoever. They need to plant some to see rotations coming out.
Trades out Suneko for mid one and maybe Saxa also. Another swarm? No, Saxa had the one charges up his sleeve.
Dire's top tower.
Razor dying, that's a big kill for them to take. Plenty of gold now into the pockets of Charlie. Seb rotating top. Drops again. Keeping mind control nice and healthy. They've got a double damage rune with the Inkswell duel in. Mid one's also rotated for the static link and another duel victory. Not going to come. Looked like it was close. But Dragon Knight just tanky enough to get out of the duel before dying.
Charlie has a point in ulti, catapult wave approaching. The question is, do you pop it here and try to go for some tower damage? I mean, it's fine, you know, just to get like half the damage on the tower. Combo does not connect. Saksa even goes back. Saksa is also very high level. Level 5, 8 minutes in.
Void trying to crack level 6 himself. Does swap into that mid lane. Razor farming the big stack in the jungle that OG had made. A nice first item there. No-Tail gets the keen optic. Legion Commander still sticking around top. Seb has another duel ready. If they can find this Era Weaver, potentially a nice little snipe kill available for them. Does Saxa have the tome coming? No, he doesn't. It's not time yet. What am I thinking? It's not 10 minutes yet. Lacoste, I'm losing my mind. They're just going to chrono. Charlie caught out. Need a couple more hits here. The Spirit Siphon from the Death Prophet, keeping her alive until the bashes from Sumail connecting nicely. No-Tail getting picked off top. The duel victory for Seb, though, as Legion Commander claims the life of the DK. And a 3-for-2 exchange. OG only losing their supports.
99% of the people would duel Weaver there and just get the easy duel damage, but Seb got the dual damage off Dragonite on top of that, and Weaver already used Shikuchi. That's a position for Weaver. Not the Shikuchi not maxed out yet, and they still managed to bring down one hero on the bottom lane with the Chronosphere.
Yeah, I thought they were going to try and force a bigger fight there around Supernova and Chrono.
Radiant's
but of course, Saxa not quite
attack.
level 6.
Dire's
Using that Chronosphere to kill a DP. Mid lane. Charlie there with the Exorcism. No Dragon Form though, and mid one coming in to try and focus down Mind Control. Saxa with the Supernova now, and the duel catching out Charlie Death Prophet. But the Ghost doing a lot of damage back. Seb is about to fall. He's going to get himself away, but the Swarm finishes him off. A 1-for-1 as Legion trades to the DP, and Grimstroke dies elsewhere. Queen of Pain gets a solo kill as Era Shikuchiing away from mid lane. Gets him out of danger.
There was no press the attack on the Legion, if I'm not mistaken. That would have secured the kill and actually saved Seb.
20 bonus damage on the Legion. Mind Control just going to hold on this mid lane. Dragon Form in 20 seconds. Let's see, can you keep the catapult alive? Actually take that tower. Dire do still have the glyph. Yeah, they're pinging it out. OG are like, guys, he has catapult mid lane with Elder Dragon Form. We have to try and stop this. Era spots out No-Tail. Charlie coming back in again with Suneko's grandma behind them.
Granny's level 6.
NIP are so ready to push this
5-man strong.
Everybody straight into the tier 1. There's no chrono for 20 seconds. They've got the Dragon Tail trying to chase down and blow up mid one with the kisses. The perfect attack not going to do there. Enough there. As the Soul Bind and in with the duel. Mind Control being caught and about to be picked off. It's a dual win for Seb, but Supreme has got 2 kills in the back end. Nice cookie, super long range. Catches out the Seb Legion Commander. Charlie diving in deep with Era there to get Supreme a double kill and the tier 1 tower.
We see this more often. Teams just having 4 or 5 heroes 10 minutes in, trying to secure a tier 1 tower on the mid lane. And they did it. They also got 3 very big kills. Faceless Void has Chronosphere up, so it's time to play a bit more aggressive.
With Supernova in 3 seconds as well.
You talked about the itemization from Weaver this game, and it's exactly what we said. There's no point in going for Earn Spirit Vessel this game. Easily purgeable by Legion Commander, so he gets a Raid Band Magic Wand Power Treads flying out to him, and we'll go straight into Aghanim Scepter.
A nice little adaptation there from Era for sure. We do see, you know, the little bit of weakness here from OG's lineup, that Chrono and Supernova being down as they were farming out side lanes, unable to join the fight. Did things open for NIP. A lot of their disables and abilities, pretty short cooldown. Dragon Tail, Shikuchi, all the Queen of Pain stuff. Looks like Supreme going straight into Yule Scepter. Suneko has Blink Dagger queued up on SAPPHIRE. Is that just so he can
I mean, he can
Shredder,
have
Blink
queued up
on
whatever he
Supernova.
wants. With 400 gold, can queue up, you know, 2 divine rapiers. So it's not gonna happen.
Try harder. Try
We'll
harder.
see. Well, what's the goal of that? Is that just blink on the egg and try and kill it off? That's his job?
Just what I've been waiting for.
That could be the thing, or you know, just play with the team. A lot of elusive heroes on their side, like Dragon Knight will be picking up a blink dagger, Weaver going in, Queen of Pain with the blink. So you want to follow it up with the cookie.
Minutes in, pretty much a dead even game. OG still with those 3 cores sitting at a real nice spread of net worth, all about 4.2, 4.4k. Dragon Knight for mind control a little bit behind, so it feels like they're giving more farm priority here to Charlie and Supreme. Off the ground. Treads Null Wand. Death Prophet probably needs the Yule Scepter.
Charlie's back.
No, mid one. Madness Razor. Going into Maelstrom. Commander has a had a poor man's shield queued up. How? Out from the neutral items.
Try hard. Try hard.
Link dagger.
Yeah, you can
Sev
queue,
wants.
you can queue those up.
Queue up neutral items. Deal. Smoke from OG. Want to use this chrono for a big target. Queen of Pain would be a beautiful one. About going up the ramp, there's lots of pings here. I think NIP know that a smoke has happened and OG are coming on their way. Queen of Pain backing up all the way to the other side of the jungle now. Legion's still up top lane, so OG 4 heroes mid. A very good dodge for NIP. Not getting caught out by that big team fight combo of OG.
Nicely read by them. Yeah, and Supreme is about to finish his Yule Scepter. So that's gonna be another save. If Legion Commander goes in, you duel her, or faces Void, he doesn't deal any damage inside the Chronosphere.
Or even just like Yules up on the Inkswell target. Stop that instant initiation from OG.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Echo trying to de-ward, but Observer Ward is a little out range of the 2 sentries he's placed. So OG keep the double vision on that left-hand jungle. Mid from Grandma as mind control starts on the Razor with a Dragon Tail, and Charlie's even going to pop his ulti for this one. Mid one shredded by the Ghost, and Charlie, good silence, catching out the Phoenix. The kisses land, and the Yule Scepter, beautifully timed by Supreme, stops the dive after a fraction of a second expires, and down go 2 of OG's heroes with a push ready mid from Ninjas in Pajamas. They can do some real good structural damage to this tier 2.
Dire's structures are
Glyph
fortified.
is ready for OG, and they instantly pop
Radiant
it.
structures are
So,
fortified.
no damage whatsoever. They lost the 2 big heroes. However, position 3 and position 4. Right now, it's just NIP who's controlling the map.
Well, they do have all the momentum. Cane Rune for Queen of Pain. Supreme. Oh, they've left an Ocean Heart here. Send that back to Stash. Oh, you're going to use it. Keen Optic goes back to Stash then.
Keen Optics, one of the better tier 1 items for your supports. Like sometimes they even keep it when the tier 3 items come out, so you don't get anything good. Who's keeping it for now? Net profit. Yep.
And then, so good when you have Keen Optic and you get the Telescope upgrade. Feels super nice. Seb finishes off his Blink Dagger. They have additional ability to jump, and OG, all the little green lights that hero bar, every ulti available. They will try and catch Era here. Nice little move and holding the chrono. The Sonic Wave pushing Sumail back. Can he finish off the Weaver in time? He can. The batch has come out. There's OG bringing one in. Seb with a blink duel. Queen of Pain focus. Sansa holding Supernova until the perfect moment. They get the beautiful kill on the Queen of Pain, stopping the streak, and Mind Control focus down now with OG. This is the team fight they've been waiting for so long and patiently. They get it. Only that Grimstroke.
That Chronosphere can really set things up for them. And Razorman, mid one has a different mentality. What items to build in the game. Just going from Mask of Madness with Razor. It's been a while since I saw this item.
Well, they finish up the tier 1, but the cookie in onto mid one now. Charlie Era chasing forward. Razor in, all kinds of trouble, but he's got the static link and the damage on the Charlie. Can't lifesteal his way through that. No Tail on his way out. There's a high ground observer ward here. Saxa going for the D ward, denied by Sineko as No Tail, Phantom's Embrace and Inkswell, but Era time lapses back as they duel and focus the Grandma. Sineko down, Era has to Shikuchi away. They find No Tail at long last, but OG just continuing this fight, battling through against all odds.
No Tail is just a sacrificial lamb for the team. He goes in, uses his abilities and then dies while the rest of the team is just cleaning them up.
Then he
Mind
respawns
control?
like 10 seconds later and casts all his spells again.
Mind Control will have a Blink Dagger very soon. The next set of items that comes out for NIP, it doesn't matter that much. You get chronoed, the hero's still gonna die if there's Razor or if there's Supernova. We still didn't see the full combo, like double duel, and it's gonna be executed much easier. Keen Optic on Grimstroke, now that Legion has a Blink Dagger, going straight into BKB. Seb was thinking, do we need a pipe? I want to tank up for the team, or do I need to take care of myself? He knows that there's going to be 2 Yule Scepters, so BKB is the more safer choice.
And it feels so good, you know, we hammer on time and time about Void and his long cooldown ulti. But if you can win a team fight with Chrono, and then you can win, you know, another couple of smaller fights and you chain these battles together. They do jump No Tail here with the Dragon Tail and Mortimer's Kisses. A pick off on the position 5 is all NIP will get. But yeah, if you're able to win a couple of smaller fights, you know, reduce that cooldown, keep Sumail in the battle, and now they're ready again with Chrono Supernova once more.
Drag No Tail.
Drag No Tail. Well, they drag No Tail into the ground.
So Weaver's just trying to farm up, get that Aghanim Scepter, 2,000 gold away from it, and it's very important that they give Era farm priority here. We've seen that from Team Secret, when Puppy's playing position 5, like he becomes position 4 instead on certain heroes.
Mid one's BKB gonna be super important. Recipe away. So, yeah, like you were mentioning. Dual Scepters and everything. Too problematic. OG back to playing pretty wide, spreading across the map to get that farm. And it's down to NIP.
Scanning.
Try and make a move, find a target to pick off.
If they get a pick off, that's great. But OG wants to farm 3 BKBs. Everyone's going for it. They understand, okay, we're not gonna get stunned by Dragonite. We don't care too much about SAPPHIRE nor your Yule Scepters. And it's a correct play here.
Just immediately win the fight with their ultis, their BKBs. They are in a position here where they could smoke up again.
Dire's top tower
Grandma.
is under attack.
Cookie in a way. Sumail leading the charge here, looking for that Chrono, just time walking forward. The Dragon Tail. Press the attack off with the Inkswell. They've got the duel on the Charlie. The Soulbine's there, but those 2 already won. The Sonic Wave does fly through on the mid one.
Chrono.
But the Chrono catches Queen of Pain, the Dragonite in the back as well. And down they go. The 2 big cores of NIP shredded by OG. Seb will be falling. But they've got the ensnare, the root onto Grandma. No tail is going to be focused by Era as they buy back Supreme, but Sumail focusing mind control as Era with a double kill, the Supernova in the back. Queen of Pain does have a blink and a Yules to dodge away from danger. They're diving for this Dragonite, but he's so tanky, still with blink and a stun in a second. The TP cancelled out. Sumail's been caught. That's the Void about to fall. The bashes come through, but it's not enough. OG. A triple kill for Era. OG losing so much there and expanding all their teamfight ultis. Oh,
I think it's still fine. I think it's still fine. They got the gold. They forced a buyback from Queen of Pain, and she didn't get any gold back. Also, they can't go for Roche. This area is pretty safe for OG to play. They have so many sentry wards and observer wards.
Vision down there. Looks like No Tail is frantically drawing on the map. Was OG looking for a fight before their BKBs? I guess if you win that fight, that means you've got BKBs, right? You win the fight, you get BKBs off the back of it, you get a tier 1 tower. Jump duel, Soneko, Snapfire. Gonna be more bonus damage for Seb, up to 102. Like you said, safe part of the map for them to play into.
Legion Commander is just a monster right now. 100 extra damage, as you said, M-Claw getting very close to BKB. Razor has one finished. Sumail needs just the 700 gold to finish his.
Dire structures are fortified.
And duel, 50-second cooldown. Seb just feels like he's always got that ready. Single targets and finds. Picked up very quickly. The mirror movement though from NIP, getting some real solid damage onto that top tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's up. Level 2 Supernova is ready, and they're going to mount a defense here. Mail with Chrono in about 10 seconds. NIP give up on that objective.
Once Weaver finishes Aghanim Scepter, you need to either silence her, catch her with the Chrono, or duel. But it might not be that big of a deal, even though it's one of the best Aghanim Scepters in the game right now. If you Chrono one and duel the other core of NIP, like, she needs to decide which one she wants to save.
Radiant are scanning.
There it is. OG are smoked though. Mail has BKB coming to him. He's back in that dire triangle. NIP very tight, close together. Charlie shows on the mid wave. The rest of them full smoke behind the Death Prophet. Roshan might be something that NIP sneak here. Looks like they are angling towards the dire jungle to maybe find this Faceless Void who has been hiding for the past couple of minutes.
This might be a disaster. If you pop that ulti on Death Prophet, you're not gonna have it for the fight. Scan hits, and that's third BKB flying out.
Sumail, he's ready to jump in. Silence stops, pops his BKB, the Chrono comes through, onto 2, the Psych Wave pushes him back, as the Yules of the DP keeps her alive for a second longer. Full HP, but the Soulbind is there, down goes the Dragonite, focused into Oblivion, as the dual win onto Charlie, allows Seb to clear up the Death Prophet, focus into the back from Sumail onto the Grandma, as Razor stands his ground and whacks into Supreme, the Queen of Pain's gone. Era will get the kill on Razor, but 4 heroes for the price of 2, and OG aren't done. They jump in, looking for the Weaver. No duel. No catch, but Roshan sitting below half HP, open for OG now.
Sumail's Chronospheres were really on point this game, and you can't really just fight into 3 10-second BKBs. You don't care about Dragonite, Death Prophet ulti shared between 4 or 5 players, and the Roche. Snapfire doesn't do anything at the moment, like, they're just ignoring her. You can have good positioning, use Mortimer Kisses. It's, at the end of the day, it's still not gonna matter. And Phoenix is high level, so that means level 2 ulti. You also don't care too much about Low Strider anymore. Granny can't solo kill you.
And the positioning of OG is so good as well. Making sure that that Faceless Void catches the Grandma while the Supernova's going.
But I
Need be.
so much more. Gold is a great conductor.
That was a real rough one for NIP. Now 8,000 gold lead for OG. Era's Aghanim Scepter, not really enough there. They thought they had the tools to take down Roshan.
He used it on Dead Prophet, saved her, but she still died.
Grandma's gone.
Try harder.
146 bonus damage for Seb.
Seb's just going ham. Deso queued up some extra tower damage. They really lack that. One of the reasons why Razor's also going for Aghanim Scepter.
They were picking out the Death Prophet as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under
As soon as
attack.
Charlie shows, try and jump her. How are we looking cooldown wise? 25 seconds for Chrono, duel in 20, everything else back up.
Tower is under attack.
So a mid-tier 2 and no answer from NIP. Just going to throw the swarm and try and force OG back onto their high ground, but the silence from No Tail. Okay, Supreme's fine to just click it off. But the ninjas in pajamas, they can't defend their towers. Top and mid, both being pushed from this beautiful little high ground position. It's like No Tail wants to keep the vision around here as well.
Radiant's
Wards from
top tower is under
back,
attack.
sentry, and where's the observer going? A little bit deeper.
Radiant's top
NIP
tower
know that they can't face this fight, so 3-4 heroes going down to bottom for the tier 1. A high ground push is coming from OG though, you have to answer somehow. Sumail would press the attack on him. Very quickly hitting away at that tier 3. Playing Dragon Tail, catching Razor with a Sonic Wave with a Chrono.
Hey,
Well played,
Chrono.
onto the 2 cores again, and the BKBs with the Supernova in the back. It's all well played, but the
Double duel.
It doesn't do enough. The double duel is there. Era trying to save the Queen of Pain, but the chain stuns from OG so wonderfully executed. Almost 200 bonus damage on the Legion, and a full lane of barracks about to fall. Aegis still in the hands of Sumail. He'll time walk back off the damage Charlie managed to push onto him. But no buybacks here for DK or Queen of Pain, so they have to forfeit this lane.
Forfeit this lane? More like forfeit this game, because they can't really fight into OG. Next Roche may respawn in 4.5 minutes. That means that there's still Aegis on Faceless Void for Mjolnir. A lot of things coming out from No Tail.
Exorcism down now for another 2 minutes as well. That always feels so bad, using it in that
Radiant's
defensive
middle
moment.
tower is under attack.
NIP going to be thankful there's no Chrono or Supernova though.
Middle tower has fallen.
But the BKBs are back up for Void and Razor. Legion also. Triple BKBs and the Blink Duel ready for Seb if they want to try and catch out Charlie. And the Soulbind in the double duel. Yes, you can save someone with a Reaver Axe, but only one. The Dragon Tail stunning Sumail. The jump in and duel now. Dragon Knight getting caught out with X-Fold. It's not that there. There's
Still dies.
duel going and he wins. Seb with a victory, and Sumail still going wild into the tier 4. The cookie away, no. The Soulbind still held the Grandma in place as Charlie turns to try and battle Seb. The Legion dropping low. The Shadow Strike there. They will get that Legion kill, but another melee racks falling as mid 1 BKB TPs.
He
Nothing to
knows
stop
there's
it.
nothing that pierces through BKB. They're just gonna TP out, all 4 of them. They have no vision. It's being
Yeah.
pinged out, but no vision to use the Yule Scepter to stop any TPs. They only lost Seb. Even Sox has started using chat lines, voice lines. He usually is a very quiet guy. You know, that means that he is part of the OG.
He's been infected. OG Bravado, Sumail, Inkswell, beautiful with the clumsy net. Era, not a chance in hell. Sentry Ward also down to give them the vision over that Shikuchi.
The pattern is complete.
And there you go, Sax are tipping Era.
Tower is under attack.
And tipping Supreme for some reason. Just try and tilt everyone, you know?
When you see them tipping you, you're like, am I about to die? What's happening? A lot of mind games happening when you're playing against OG.
It's not in my name.
Me? Do they know where I am? Tsuneko going for the TP.
Gold.
Deb doesn't find her.
Great conductor.
Charlie out in the open though. No tail. He is very sneaky with this Invis rune. He got the upgrade telescope. See Inkswell, Glimmer Capes, Charlie. The stun is going to come. Doesn't look like the losing is close enough, but maybe she is. The BKB Blink Duel, the shredding of the Death Prophet. No tail, looks like he's going to survive a little bit longer as well, even with a cookie on the top. Mind Control will find a takedown on the Grimstroke, but the Faceless Bull is coming in with a mid-1 Razor, chasing Tsuneko. Grandma down, and the Dragon Knight follows. NIP 6 feet under. And yet again, 2 core kills as OG, the perfect target acquisition. And they can go and finish off bottom lane if they want to. They've got waves coming in mid and top.
OG started playing so aggressive after they killed Weaver. They know there's no save coming out from that Aghanim Scepter. But the last 3 fights, they got time-lapse on the hero. The hero still dies.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Rebecca and Glyph for that bottom tier 3. Chrono Supernova available for OG. They've got their pretty much full arsenal of abilities now. Aghanim Scepter, Eye of the Storm. All 3 ulti on the Razor. And OG smoked and holding high ground. Tsuneko trying to scout out. The smokes pop. The Grandma on the low ground. They sold by the DP and they jump in with a 2-man Chrono. It's big with a Supernova focusing the Queen of Pain. Supreme falls. Does have buyback, but the rest of NIP are being obliterated. They've caught the Dragon Knight. The perfect execution yet again from OG. Chase them down, hound them. And the Dragon Knight time that's back to relative safety for the Queen of Pain. Yul's up into the air. Now sized up as a dual victory yet again for Sam. Will take them all down. GG is called. A massive team wipe there as OG finish off the series with a beautiful game.
In the second game, they did not have enough team fight. So in the third one, they picked every single hero that wants to be able to team fight. Man, Sap just